Hey guys, Remchal here, and from the look of things, our case won't be arriving anytime soon, so it will be, the next part of the video is off schedule. So I decided to take a little software detour today. What we'll be doing is, we'll be reformatting this laptop and reinstalling Windows 7 on it. This is required because, well, previously I was doing something with the laptop and I don't trust the integrity of the Windows 7 installation anymore. And I was previously using my Mac to do the part of the streaming, but isn't up to task, and my media center can't handle the NDI new tech NDI driver at all. So yeah, we'll be reinstalling Windows on this laptop, and then we'll be running the new tech NDI drivers, the OBS merging software, and we'll be using this for streaming. So let's get started. Right, so you power up the laptop and then you tap F2 as quickly as possible while ejecting the drive. Quickly load the disk into a drive and close it while continuously tap F2. This allows the laptop to read and find the drive fast. Okay, there comes the ASUS sign, and there we go, we are in. Normally the first thing you would like to do is go here and delete the boot record. So you delete boot option. Normally you see Windows Boot Manager here, so we'll delete this one. So Windows Boot Manager is gone. Now we can just go back, go to save and exit, and we'll force boot from the UEFI Slim Type DVD. You can select P1 if you're not interested in using UEFI, but we are going to use UEFI because it offers GPT support, which means a bit more refined control of the hard drive. So hit enter to start UEFI mode. Hit enter to start the installer in UEFI mode, and you'll see the prompt to press enter to boot the DVD. Just press enter and wait for it to do its work. Now the installer will start loading the files from the CD into memory. Okay, next Windows will appear to start up, but actually it's the installer starting up. You'll see the usual stuff, the Windows logo forming on the screen, and then bam, a low resolution display. That's because the normal Windows disk doesn't have all the drivers that is required to run the display at high resolution. So here we are. This is the Windows installer. You'll see that it'll ask you for your language, your time and currency format, your keyboard type. Just hit OK. Just hit next, or make changes if you don't live in the US or use US locale like I do. Next up, you'll be asked to hit install now or repair your computer. I'll hit install now because that's what we're after. Windows will claim that setup is starting. So just give it a few more minutes. It'll start loading the setup screen again. You can hear the drive accessing, and it'll prompt you the Windows license. Just hit I accept and hit next. Then it'll ask you if you want. It'll normally ask you if you want to upgrade or do a custom reinstall. Usually I do a custom. So you can see the disk has previously already been used. So I'll hit drive options. I'll empty the drive by using delete. This is already a GPT drive, so it's fast. So I don't have to reset the partition. I can just quickly delete everything, hit new, and we're off. Okay, delete everything, hit next. Don't even need to hit new. Just hit next, and we're off. Windows is now starting to install. It's starting to copy files from the DVD to the hard drive. Yeah, this will take an equally long time. Windows is already installed and running properly on this desktop. Yes, my desktop is a mess. Don't judge me. Okay, so next I'll be getting the WSUS offline package. This allows me to install Windows updates offline, saving me a lot of time in the future. There's our web browser. So we'll be using WSUS offline. WSUS Offline is a software to prepare Windows updates for offline use. specifically, it allows you to create a Windows Update offline disk that you can install without using the internet. It's very useful. So I'll just click here, WSUS offline. I'll just download the latest version. Okay, 8.12, version 11.1. Okay. And there we go, this is the installer. And I'll say save it to the desktop. I'll save it to the desktop. Okay. Okay, so we can close this. And close all of this. And now we can start using the WSUS offline. Alright. To do so, you'll need a portable hard disk like this one. Okay, I'm gonna just set it up right here. Okay, it's ready. Okay, T back. Can you see WSUS offline has already been previously used on this computer, but we won't want to. So let's just get rid of it right here, right now. With a legacy ISO for Office updates. So I'll just leave this around and can just right click, drag, 7-zip, and WSUS offline 111. So, okay, let's just move this out. And then we'll delete this. Now we are ready to use WSUS offline. Let's go in here and run update generator. Okay, this is WSUS offline. I'm not sure how clear it is on the wall, on the screen, but you can see here all sorts of options: Windows Server 2008, Windows 7, Windows Server 2012, Windows 8, and Windows 10. Office, we have Office 2010 and Office 2013 and Office 2016. We are going to use Windows 7 x64 edition, so we'll just click this. Go to Service Packs. Okay, I think that's about it. We'll try inclusive pack. We'll try download, create ISO products. Okay, this should do it. So once you have everything done, can then include, we can just click start, and there we go. So it's starting to run the updates, and this will take a while, so yeah. Okay, about half an hour have passed, so Windows is almost done with phase 2. It's almost done copying all the files into the hard drive. And yeah, so it's installing update the features. Now it's checking for any updates to install. In the meantime, download of the updates have completed on the other computer. So just wait for this to be done, and we should be able to boot in. Okay, now Windows would want to restart. Just say restart now, and we won't need the disk anymore, so we can just remove it to speed up the restart time. So it's just launching the system now. Okay, starting to look a lot like Windows installation. So it looks like Windows is booting up and things are done. But actually, that's not the case. There's still one more phase for it to go through before it's complete. Okay, since it's starting services, but actually it's still completing the installation. Well, you can see it's completing the install. Alright, so Windows has finished installing and it's now going to restart the laptop yet again. And this should be the last time it restarts. Okay, so Windows now, this is new. Windows is now going through the preparing the face to prepare the laptop for first use. Alright, so you first ask for first username. Set it up here. And you'll ask for my new password. And now you ask for product key. Well, I'm certainly not going to show you my product key because this is a PNC information, so we'll be back. Alright, and now we pass the screen and Windows will ask me if I want to auto update. Usually I just say yes here. And then you ask me to set up my location. So, right, location is based on where you are. I'll just pick my location. Hong Kong, Kuala Lumpur, Singapore. And it's almost done. And there you have it. The base Windows installation is complete. Now basically you have Windows but no updates, nothing else. So next we'll be doing the drivers. This is actually necessary to get the computer online and stuff. I have the drivers on a thumb drive here, so let's get going. Alright, so we are in the desktop now. We can insert the driver and start installing all the required software. Put in the thumb drive. Okay, so we'll just open view folder to view files. Right, first we'll install the South Bridge. SB. Yes, we are using 2015 drivers. These are the last drivers. These are the last driver set that support this laptop. So, because this is a laptop from 2010, so we have to use these drivers, old ones. Okay, so this is as you can see, this is an AMD laptop, so we'll just install the Catalyst Center. We'll have a custom install. I'd like to see what is being installed, so I'll choose custom and then hit next. Now it's checking my laptop for whatever is inside. Take a while. Okay, so yeah, processor errata fix, SM bus, USB 3 support, SATA drive. Okay, next. And you'll ask me to agree to license. I say yes because I have no choice. Okay, USB, everything has been installed for this computer. So next. AMD, there's no network. Ask me later. Don't know why it keeps insisting on this when there's no network. Also tab. Do you want to reboot? No. So we just open the thumb drive again and then we'll install the video drivers. It's not done, it's far from done. You can see there's a lot of drivers to install. Next we install the video driver. Just take a while. So you ask if you want to install the video, say yes. Okay, so now this is a different one. It looks the same, but actually for the video. Let's click next. Just custom again. Click next. You'll start checking the system. Yeah, so you install the video this time with display, audio, steady video, nothing else. So yeah, you just hit next and again you'll ask the license, we'll just say accept because we don't have a choice. Now we'll let it install what it wants to install. Just let it install here. This will take a while, so yeah, we'll come back when it's done. Okay, installation is now done. I'm going to restart the machine just to get my thumb drive out because I have a few other things I forgot to copy into it. So, right, logging off is shutting down. Okay, blank screen. That's okay. The Asus logo can pull. Right. Can pull. Pull whatever I need back in here, and we'll be in. Right. Up. And now you can see I've added a few more stuff, but first we install the audio driver. Unlike the video drivers, I'm using actually using the latest audio driver. That's because the HD audio specification never changed compared to the video card specifications. Even the latest HD audio driver continued supporting the lower end older ones used by this laptop. Well, AMD actually dropped support for the laptop video chipset a long time since 2015. So we'll just install this audio driver 2.82. Just let it install. Yeah, it asked to restart. No, I'm not going to restart audio because it's not as important. Next, just work our way up. Oops, it looks like I hit restart after all. Okay. Just let it restart. That's it. So the thumb drives, I do something like this. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're logging in again. You can probably guess it gets tiresome. So yeah, we'll just jump at high speed for now. So I'm going to install everything, and then we'll just install one particular roll up from this thumb drive before we finally go to the WSUS. Because the WSUS, for some reason, they won't use the roll up. So by using the roll up, we're actually saving a lot of time. Next, we can start going up to down. So we'll start with the driver for the card reader. Okay, so it asks if it's not, just say yes. Then you can't verify it's because the system doesn't have an internet connection yet. Okay, card reader's done, so finish. Next we'll install this. This should be the network card, or rather wired network card, which is important because we are using a wired network. Because, you know, using this machine as a transcoder on a wireless network is insane. My network isn't that fast. At least my wireless network in this house isn't that fast. So we'll just use a wired network driver. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Network is done. See, all that's left is the network controller, which is the wireless. The Bluetooth is detected, but for some reason Windows can't start it, probably because the driver requires a very special driver. So just run the ATK package next. This is for all the fancy user interface on the screen when I adjust the brightness and stuff. Yeah, oh wait a minute, I forgot this. It's asking me if I want to really want to run the installer. I'll just say yes. Let me say yes here, and then here we go. So it's using an Atheros Bluetooth system. I'll say yes, just install. So the ELAN drivers, the accept agreement. Yeah, the pop-up, just ignore that. Since it didn't find the driver for the wireless, so we just ignore that for now. Install the touchpad. Top device updated. Okay. Do I want to restart? No. Next, the wireless console tree. This is for controlling Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. I think we'll leave this for last. We'll install the Wi-Fi first. Okay. Next, just install the Wi-Fi first. Start. You want to install? Yes. Probably guess from here that our laptop uses an Atheros Wi-Fi Bluetooth combo card. So just like install, and voila, Wi-Fi installed. Atheros Wi-Fi. So I'll just hit finish and ask to restart, which is good. So I just go and finally I'll install the wireless console. Next. Finish. You want to restart? Yes. So yeah, this is done. Okay, it's complete, and it allows us to install the preparation update. So let's do it. This is a smaller update which prepares the system for the roll-up. Okay, I don't need this big desktop anymore, so let's just okay, it's done. With that out of the way, we can now install the main roll-up itself. So I'll just use the roll-up. The roll-up has a code of KB3125574. We'll just install this. It'll take much longer because it's a big update, about 500 megs. So it's preparing again. This will take a while. Alright, it's done. So let's start the update. Let's bring in the hundreds of packages. Oh, there we go. And it's starting. So yeah, this will take a while again because of its large size. So we'll cut back when it's done. Okay, we're finally done. We can now restart this computer. We'll apply the updates. Alright, so we're done. And we can log in again. Okay, now we can just double check to make sure no update is being installed. Although disturbingly, it has already done a Windows update from what we can see just now. It's already downloaded a list of updates you can use. So we're going to tell it no, we're not going to use this. Instead we're going to use the drive. Instead we're going to use the drive, this drive. Okay, stick close, and then I just install this. Yeah, there we go. It's working. Yeah, should be. Okay. The drive is ready to use. So just go in here. Okay, this is offline. Client, and then run the client, run the update installer. Say yes. Okay, we'll be prompted to install update. Alright, so installment. Silverlight, install the framework. Framework, update the RDC. I'll just get it to install everything. So start. That's it. So we'll just leave it to its, it's starting to update. We'll just leave it to its devices. This will probably take an hour or two. So yeah, we'll be back once it's done. Alright, so I went away for a while, came back, and the system asked for reboot. So yeah, reboot. Okay. Yeah, it's going through that again. We've seen this before. Okay, and we are back. So now we are asked to restart the WSUS offline update. So let's do it. No internet. Have to unplug and turn off the. Have to unplug and turn off auto update because it was interfering with WSUS. So yeah. Okay, WSUS update offline, client, and update installer. Right. You want to do this? Yes. Okay. You know what? I'm going to start automatically restart and recall. Disable UC? Yes, temporary. So okay. So let's just do this. So I shouldn't have to come to the computer every time it needs to restart again. Just checking. There we go again. So now it's installing IE11 itself. So yeah, now reboots happen by itself, and so does login, as you will promptly see here. So yeah, now it automatically logs into the desktop without any user intervention required. Yeah, apparently no worries. It's working again now. Apparently it's just thinking very hard. And as you can see, WSUS resumes automatically as well. So yeah, I can just leave this alone and just go off and do my own thing now. Okay, I think we can just leave it on its own now. We'll check back in a few hours and see how it is. Okay, it's 1:30 in the morning. The WSUS offline just completed, and yeah. Okay, now we can go to control panel, and then we can run the Windows update to sweep up whatever we haven't installed yet. Update. System's a bit slow. I'll just get updates for other Microsoft products. I'll just get this checked first. And I'll recheck for updates in the meantime. I agree and install. So this will force Windows Update into supporting multiple mode. Checking for updates. Yeah, update successfully installed. So right. So now it's scanning for updates and trying to find any updates that it may have missed before. Yeah, this will take a while again. I think we can follow up later, right? I think we can just get the follow-up over with it. Okay, even after the updates have been installed and we have run we have done a Windows Update rescan, and you can see there's another 40 updates. Yeah. Essential, that is kept for Windows Desktop, empty media. I don't think this is necessary. Media driver, I don't think this is necessary, so we'll just install it nonetheless. Install antivirus. No, I'll install my own antivirus. Thank you very much. Okay. Start. So okay, yeah. Install updates. Why taking so long? Okay. I accept. Software removal tool. Okay, finish. Yeah, even after all that's said and done, there's still 42 updates. That's why they say Windows updates are a never-ending cycle of despair. So yeah, I'll just let it install, and then I'm just gonna make a ghost image of the hard drive. So yeah, catch you when it's done. Okay, day 2. I actually only got 2 hours of sleep last night, so I took half a day off from work and came home and took a nice long nap. So we should be ready to continue now. Yeah, it's only 2 more updates to go. We'll see how it goes. It's still working from yesterday. And my camera is running low on battery, so yeah, I'll recharge. I'll install whatever remaining update there is, I'll recharge, and then we'll get to the backup part of the project. Okay, so update has completed, finally, after over a day. And as you can see, I already have some other stuff installed, so now we're ready to clean up the system before we do the backup. Because the system will run this cleanup. Let system run the disk cleanup. Alright, so it's finally finished scanning. If you can see here, this is the profile. Okay, we'll clean up everything. 400 megabytes of leftover files in Windows Update cache. Oh yeah, just the update logs, that kind of it, so we'll just destroy all of these. Okay. So now it's cleaning up the folders, the residue data that's no longer needed. And it's done. So let's start again. Now we'll do the user side, offline web pages, log files, temporary input files that no longer needed, so okay, just delete this. Okay, now we'll scrub the system manually, just in case. So we'll just go to C drive. The first thing you want to do is the temp folder in Windows. You see there's lots of junk in here. So some leftover installation files, so we just delete this. Then we go to the users, user folder, and there's one hidden folder called app data. That's where more of the junk are stored. Okay, more temp files, and you can see there's a lot of it. To skip some of them because they are left behind by Avast or any Windows, anything like Windows or the AMD drivers. So we'll just skip this. Okay, lastly we'll just flush the system protection, call it protection folders. Because we don't need this. Now that everything is installed, you can see it takes up 10 gigs of data. Flushing this will give us back 10 gigs. Yeah, until you get a cold out of lack of sleep. Yeah, flushing this will give us back 10 gigs. So just flush it. Okay. Then we'll just create one more for this state. Just in case. We'll create a new one for this state. Okay, done. And you can see from here, the new one is only 137 megabytes. So that you must use much space at all. So yeah. With that, we already do a backup. So, alright, we are about ready. I keep my backups in a Seagate Backup Plus hard drive. Yeah, I know people will be screaming at me for getting a Seagate, but, well, this one has never failed on me, knock on wood. So yeah, let's get it plugged in. Drive will be installed. Okay. We'll just ignore this. Just hold on, let me check if this yes, again public access, yes. So alright, this computer has now been backed up, so we'll just go here, backup and restore, and we'll create a system image. This is usually the best part because creating a system image allows us to take a running backup of the hard drive, everything, including every single partition. So when we restore, it'll be the same, exactly the same as we left off, including all installed programs and updates. This will save us a lot of time. So yeah. So we'll save it to WinImage, 436 gigs free. Alright. We'll save the EFI and system partition. Start. So now all we have to do is run until it's finished. This can take anywhere between 10 minutes to 2 hours. Alright, looks like we have finished backed up, and you ask us if we want to create a system repair disk. So we say no, we don't need the backup, we don't need the system repair disk, and the backup has been completed. So yeah, we are ready to eject. We can now check the backup disk. And And you can see we now have a violet. That means backup is complete. Don't want to gain access to it, so okay. So backup is complete, we can now eject. And there we have it. Backup is complete. So there you have it. How to reformat and reinstall Windows from scratch. I hope this information can be useful to every one of you. So yeah. Tune in next time where we continue with the building of a Red Dead Ravager. Until then, I'm Child signing off. Okay, so how did things go for me? Well, as it turns out, this laptop has a Llano APU, not a Trinity as I thought. And as a result, it doesn't support Super SSE 3 as well, so the NDI plugin doesn't work. Yeah, all this for naught. Still, at least you guys got something out of it, right? Anyway, Ramchild signing off. Peace.